Салам пополам, ты на канале HMR, и мы продолжаем проходить Хогвартс. Так, ну чего, побочку мы почти всю разгребли. Теперь мы идем на следующем заклинании, мы уже по сюжетке. Что у нас тут? Себастьяна рядом с кабинетом от защиты темных искусств. Все, сюда. Сейчас с Себастьяна будем слушать. Ну, кстати, даже и не помню. Что он там нам хотел предложить? Наверное, аферу какую-нибудь опять провернуть. Что тоже у нас такой кипишной. Да хорош пиздеть. Да, нам вниз. А, нам еще походу ночи ждать надо будет. Да. Начинает движуха сейчас начнется. Блять, неудобно получилось, ладно.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention,
Ой,
but I
хорош.
have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Точно же. Он же нас в библиотеке выгородил. Я уж и забыл. Что-то как-то даже необычно для слизеринца.
Passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Давай. Пойдем сквозь часы. Блять, мы как будто всю жизнь сюда ходили. А так открыли спокойненько.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
Revelio.
With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again.
А чё у тебя
I
с
should
сестрой?
tell you, I
Точно,
swore
она
to
же
Ominous
болеет,
I
или
would
что-то в этом
safeguard
роде.
this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Базару. Никому не скажем.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the four founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Запрещенный.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical
Что за
education ought to include all magic.
My
Мы
thoughts
же не воду
exactly.
кедавру изучаем.
A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Текс, что у нас тут? Оп, готово.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Блять, конечно,
Stick to
попробую.
the target.
Что у нас? Вообще, нам бы для камбуха бы создать, наверное, повозки, хотя, с другой стороны, хуй знает. Достаточно близко к цели. Нет, это не то. О, вот это вот.
Best to keep the undercroft intact.
Так, куда жахнуть?
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
Неплохо.
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Да, мне
This is
побольше
exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Почему бы и нет? Давай.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you.
Откуда знаешь?
I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Ну, мы
The book
обещали,
I
не
found in the
можем все
restricted
сказать.
section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Типа даже то, что он нам
When I head to
раскрылся,
Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
не дает нам права раскрывать тайны Фига, который он спросил не раскрывать. Ну, типа, это все равно неправильно. Ну, выходи давай. Сейчас нам еще должна быть какая-то сюжетка упасть. По логике. Ой, кто нас тут
Hello,
ждет?
Sebastian. Wait.
Блять.
You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You
Yep.
breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Это вот типичный слизеринц.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to
Jesus.
get an earful about this.
Что у нас там наверху? Кстати, мы так и не добежали в прошлый раз. А пока нам новое здание еще не дали. О, дали. Так, а что, он самого нам не пропоет ничего? Блять, придется идти читать. Блять, еще выше что.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
У нас тоже есть карта,
Following
но,
a
блядь, я что-то не
Hogwarts
понимаю,
treasure
как ее
map.
использовать.
Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
С чего
Where do you
начнем?
suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Так, профессор Чеснок нас хочет научить Левиос. Это, кстати, здорово. Это я хочу. Но я так и не понял, это основное задание сюжетное или нет. Так, тут это сундук. Или он еще выше? Блять, он теперь ниже. А, вручай комната, я понял. Так. Заклинание чеснок. Че, сюжетка, не сюжетка? Нет. Но... Левиоса тоже нам нужно. Но и Мандрагору мы сейчас тентаковой нигде не найдем. Поэтому давай как фигу. Класс заклинаний. Ну, наверное, от класса профессора фига, вообще-то, по логике. Он же не знает, что мы нашли какой-то зал. Наверное. Короче, сейчас туда тэпнемся, там посмотрим, куда нас приведет книжка. Ну да, мы все правильно сделали.
Revelio.
Ой, что это? Профессор Фиг, невзирая на мой крайне плотный график, министерство не кстати прислало распоряжение встретить нового ученика и зачислить его сразу же на 5-й курс. Профессор Уизли настаивал, что ребенку требуется сопровождение наставника, чтобы помочь ему освоиться на новом месте перед началом учебного года. Поручаю это дело вам. За подробностями обращайтесь к профессору Уизли. Так, директор. Странно, почему это раньше не нашли.
I was hoping to see you.
Да мы тоже надеялись,
You're
профессор.
back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you... Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long
Как-то
ago.
он далеко зашел.
Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Да, рассказчик из него, конечно, так себе.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Ну, наверное, своей жене нарисовал.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Да,
You
помню.
and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Думаю, что мы ее видели, просто внимания не обращали.
Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Зачем, как только сможем? Мы сразу же сейчас придем.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
До встречи.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Нет, конечно, сейчас в рупор начну орать. Блять, я на испытание тайной магии. Давай посмотрим на карту. Ну вот, Хогвартс вижу. Башню вижу. Хогсмит не вижу. Где он? Это что такое? Тоже его знаю. Ой, тут еще что-то светится.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Что-то нам, смотри-ка, заклинания посыпались. Гвациус. Лопните воздушные шторы над станцией Хогсмит. Лопните воздушные шторы вокруг поля для квиддича. Угу. Не, ну погнали на испытание. Бля, я не могу терпеть, не могу ждать. Мне очень интересно, что там. Я его лопну, если мы сейчас туда не пойдем. А, нихуя себе. Погнали в темный лес. Оттуда сейчас залетим и на метле допердолим. Я думаю, это недолго будет. Так. Мы хоть взлететь отсюда сможем? Да, нормально. По коням. Ой, что там такое?
Revelio.
Это шо? Это что-то для чего-то, но для чего я что-то не знаю. Ладно, не будем отвлекаться, полетели. Погоди, если вон башня, то почему нам хер знает, насколько от нее надо приземлиться?
What are you up to?
Оба. А что ждать? Ждать утра?
Over here.
В натуре утра. Ну что там, профессор?
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
При всем уважении, профессор, нахуй твою разведку, пойдем ебало сломаем.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way.
А сам что не спряталась? А,
Revelio.
так. Охуенный сторожник.
Well done.
Жопой к нам стоит. Так. Спать нахуй.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Нахуй. А тут их двое.
Hello?
Воу. Следующий кричит заведующий.
I've been at this for hours. Someone there?
Че, все, всех отдыхать положили?
Revelio.
Что нам тут интересного положили? Так, а нам еще что-то тут расследовать надо. Так, денежки.
Revelio.
Я что-то ничего не вижу здесь. Ты видишь что-нибудь? Вот она, записка. Записка. Обыщи башню и все вокруг. Ищи что-то, что связано с минами. Если найдешь, возможно, мы наконец получим ключ к достойному будущему для всех гоблинов. Ранрок. Так, ну и приказываем, нашли дальше что? Опа, здорово. Да, привет, согласен, твоя. Ой,
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind.
Revelio.
This is different somehow.
Ну какой оттенок? Это просто отморозки какие-то. Мы видели гоблинов, нормально с ними общались.
Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Хорош, научи меня.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Во, то, что нужно. Бля, дед, нахуй, что ты там, блядь, спинаешься?
Revelio.
Шуми.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Так, замок уровень 3. Ну, давай, открывай его. Во.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I am glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Он прогрессировал. Нормально. Почему нет?
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio.
Вот оно как тоже. Ну что, погнали. Что там такое синенькое летает?
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Так, и... Ау.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Неплохо. Так, что это у нас?
Revelio.
Блять, вот жопой чую. Сейчас кто-нибудь по нашим следам пойдет обратно. Ой, не обратно, а за нами.
Revelio.
Так.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Там портал, здесь сундук. Килочком. Надеюсь, это нам не потребуется. Так, ну вроде все.
Revelio.
Так, а здесь у нас сейчас махать чувствую будет, да?
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. There you go! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Так, минус один. Ты чё, блядь?
Accio! Also! Incendio!
На, на.
Expelliarmus!
Палку свою выбрось. Нехуй замахиваться.
Levioso! Capolso! Incendio!
Так, эти как сдохли.
These look familiar.
Так, там у нас сундуки, да? Угу.
Accio!
А за что цепляться?
Revelio! Accio!
Вот здесь вот должна быть.
Levioso! Capolso!
Так, вот еще одну вижу.
Accio!
Но мне нужна та.
Revelio!
И как ее разблокировать? Так, мы пройдем в арку, попадем в портал. И тут у нас еще, ого, нормально. То, что нужно. Раз сундук. Два сундук.
Revelio!
Третий же вроде был, не? Видимо, нет.
Accio!
Так, тут у
More
нас...
statues.
Блять, а портал чё? Давай обождем.
Revelio!
Ой. Прямо в ебасосину. Ладно, пошел.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Not making this easy on me.
Отдыхай, дядя. Так. Летающая платформа есть.
Revelio!
Забраться на нее хуй знает как. Там еще сундук за стенкой какой-то.
Accio!
О. Так, а как мы сюда платформу затащим? Вопрос. Ну, она же должна где-то быть. Или мы под протащим.
Accio!
так не работает. И что нам делать?
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Может, сквозь арку? Не хочет. А с другой стороны?
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Так, смотреть арку с двух сторон, да, он говорит? Ну, мне это ничего не дает. А если мы пройдем через нее?
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Вот оно что. Но платформа остается здесь.
Revelio.
Да ведь? Я что-то не так понял. Да, вот.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Так. Но я туда не допрыгну. Ну, логично. А если мы через арку пойдем? Блять.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Но как мне тогда? Я не уверен, что я дотянусь прыжка.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the
Почему тут
bridge.
ничего нет? Я ж прошел сквозь арку. Вот. Но... А как? Опять же, я до сюда не допрыгну. Если вот так вот с
So
разбега.
that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Вот так вот оно, походу, работает. И теперь можем сюда доехать. Наверное, так.
I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio.
Ну да, пол с подъемом. Я бы, наверное, блеванул на нем.
Incendio. Window. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Блять, нахуй я щит-то нажимаю.
Incendio. Window. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Да чтоб тебя, суку. Так-то больно. Да я же увернулся, сучья борода, блядь. Нахуй. Ух. Чуть ебало не снесли. Так, что у нас? Ничего нету. Так. Очередная головоломка. Так. Зачем нам вот эти вот цеплялки? Ага, там еще ворота. Какой-то хрен. Защитные очки. Так, а что у нас дает? Блять, ну если я приду, я наебнусь. Наверное. Ну, вообще, наверное, да. А нам вообще вон туда. А делать-то что тогда? Блять, я боюсь. Допустим, на платформу мы залезем. Там вообще дым какой-то. Не знаю, что это за дым. Блять, и что делать? Это облачко, это... Это вот что. Так, ну вот смотри, мы ее подтянули, но запрыгнуть-то мы на нее не можем. Блять, и пройти туда не можем. И эту штуку спустить мы не можем.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
А. Кстати, да. Все, понял. Подсказка добротная. Базара нет. Ну что там, когда конец? Блять, мне не нравится, что нам опять хилки дают. Опять сейчас ебальник будет нам ломать, да? И еще 5 хилок. Блять, что же нам там сейчас ждет-то? Ну, защитников я не боюсь. Да, блять, почему? Сука, так-то всегда. Нахуй ты сквозь него бьешь. Ва? Блять. Попутал, признаю.
Incendio. Defender. Potato. Stupid. Incendio.
Ты заебал.
Confringo. Defender.
Все. Ну слушай, ну более-менее, ну почти. Почти предрочил. Ося, это что за нахуй? А как мы его на колени поставим? Да, сука, не откатилась. Погоди, а может надо взрывать, когда у него максимальный запас будет? Ну, когда он ее закастует уже по полной. О, не? Блять, у меня второй раз не получается ее отбить, но. А желтенькая у нас только одно. Да в смысле ты в меня-то попал? Заклинание запутался. Блять, как нам его на колени-то поставить? Но крутится он за нами, это определенно. Блять, это что за огонь еще летающий? Почему не прошел, сука?
Expelliarmus, Confringo. Potato, Stupefy.
Не, жесткий дядька, пиздец. О, вот так как его на колено надо было ставить. А, на колени, мы его на колено поставили, да? Блять, я тогда не знаю, я все перепробовал, хуй с ним.
What a relief.
Да, уж есть момент.
Another pensive.
Темная клетка. Сюда. Так, ради чего это все было? Ничего себе. Прямо со слезы смотреть, что будем с тобой.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
А не наша это
I
защитница
was
темных
actually
искусств?
hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Прическа вроде похожа, не?
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Хотя, может, мне показалось.
Revelio. It's the last stone. That must be the way back to the map.
Текс. Кстати, никто за нами так и не проследовал. На удивление великое.
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Так, ага, чё хочу?
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Может, мы что-то прощелкали. Че, осень уже? Так, подожди, начало учебного года есть, по сути, осень. Ну что ж. Первое испытание мы с тобой кое-как прошли. Ой, еще очку талантом нам дало одно. Ладно, посмотрим, куда мы его запихаем в следующей серии уже. Если куда-нибудь вообще будем запихивать. Так, спасибо, что досмотрел до конца.
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
Да,
I hope
спасибо,
you'll
что...
come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Так, все, договорили все? Так, надеюсь, что да. Так вот. О чем я? Спасибо, что смотрел до конца. Ставь лайк, пиши комментарии. И до новых встреч. Пока.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.